Hello and welcome to Munch. I am She, and I created this channel to share recipes that are easy, delicious, and budget-friendly, and ideally something that you can prepare relatively quickly after a long day of work or school. For my first video, I'm making the viral Marry Me chicken recipe. Rumor has it that this dish is so good that if someone cooks it for you, you will certainly propose by the end of the meal. Well, I don't know about that, but me personally, I love this recipe because it fits these four qualities and also because of how versatile it is. It goes well with rice, pasta, mashed potatoes, and pretty much any other side you choose. But now that introductions are done, let's move on to the ingredients. I made this recipe for two and I used 3 boneless and skinless chicken breasts, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and black pepper, half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, which is optional, only use it if you can take spicy food, 2 garlic cloves that I minced, 1 cup or 250 ml of chicken broth and the same measure of heavy cream, half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes that I drained and chopped, about half a cup of freshly grated parmesan cheese, and you can choose between thyme, basil, or parsley to finish up the dish and add another layer of flavor. I started by cutting each of the chicken breasts in half and then seasoned it with salt and black pepper. And don't worry, I thoroughly washed my hands after having touched the chicken. Set your stove at a medium-high, transfer the olive oil, and then wait for it to warm up. Then you'll add the chicken breasts, and you should let it sear for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes per side, or until golden brown, like you can see right here. At this point, you should remove the chicken from the stove and set it aside to rest while you prepare the sauce. Using the same pan, transfer the minced garlic and the chili flakes and sauté for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Be careful not to let it burn. Then transfer the chicken broth and stir it for a little bit. Check to see if you have any burnt bits, and if so, remove them from the pan. Otherwise, you will have a bitter aftertaste once the sauce is done, which you don't want. Then it's time to add the cream and the sun-dried tomatoes. You should stir it and let it simmer for a little bit for the flavors to develop. Then add the parmesan cheese and stir until the sauce becomes smooth and creamy. This is a good point to make a tasting test and see if your sauce needs any salt and pepper. For some reason, I almost forgot about the chicken. Go get the chicken and add it to the sauce. You should let it simmer at a low temperature for about 5 minutes. Depending on how you prefer your sauce, you should let it simmer for longer or shorter period of time before having added the chicken. As a last step, all you have to do is add your chosen herbs. In my case, I added the parsley, but as I said in the beginning, you can go for thyme, basil, or any other herb you choose, and it will be a nice added layer of flavor, a nice added layer of freshness to this dish. And there's only one more thing to do, which is dig in and munch. If you have gotten this far, I want to say thank you so much for having watched my first video. There's still plenty more to come, and I hope to see you here when that happens. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.